If you're on the hunt for a part-time work-from-home job that doesn't require a whole lot of experience, I have two of them for you. So you'll be working anywhere from 16 to 24 hours per week, and you can make up to $20 per hour depending on the job you go for. So enough dilly-dallying, let's jump right into them. And the first one comes to us from Omada. They're a virtual healthcare program. And right now they have an opening for a member support agent. This is a remote position anywhere within the United States, and you'll be working 16 to 24 hours per week. And your shift will be between the hours of 5 a.m. and 6 p.m. Pacific time, which translates to 8 a.m. and 9 p.m. Eastern time and 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. Central time. It doesn't matter what time zone you live in, but you must be available for 40 hours per week during your first couple of weeks for training. You must be available to work company holidays, and you have a private workspace where nobody else can view or hear interactions with members. And I'm going to scroll down a little bit more because they tell us how much they pay. Right here they tell us they're going to pay between $16.67 and $19.50 per hour. So your main responsibility will be answering phone calls and replying to emails from members and prospective applicants about program-related questions, including but not limited to how to use the mobile and web apps, link devices, insurance coverage, billing, application status, and all other program features. So because this is a heavy phone job, you need to have strong phone resolution and troubleshooting skills, in addition to the ability to navigate multiple systems at one time, and you can communicate proactively, consistently, and clearly. So it looks like you're going to be flipping between 4 to 5 different systems at the same time. On a regular basis, you'll communicate and provide exceptional support to members over a high volume of incoming phone calls and emails in a manner that embodies the company mission and values. You must adhere to an assigned schedule, and you have the ability to switch between email and phone tasks based on business needs. You'll accurately process applications, solve issues, and go above and beyond to provide world-class member support, and you'll increase overall member satisfaction by meeting and exceeding key performance indicators. You're able to work autonomously, adhering to meeting schedules, times, and prioritize accordingly, and you can protect member information by adhering to company policies on PHI handling. And I'm sure you know this, PHI stands for Personal Health Information. And you'll do all that while developing and maintaining an aptitude and knowledge of the company's products, processes, and systems. They're looking for someone who can thrive in a structured, process-driven environment, and you can be present and collaborative in a remote environment, and you love helping members, and you can manage difficult interactions with a positive attitude and a calm, pleasant demeanor. You need 2 years of front-facing customer service or 2 years in a remote customer service-related work, preferably in a health or tech industry. And like I always say, if you ever dealt with the public in any capacity, that qualifies as customer service. You're a high performer with a proven track record of exceeding expectations, and you're familiar with industry-recognized metrics such as quality, CSAT, and productivity. They prefer you have 1 to 2 years of experience with iOS and Mac, experience navigating 3 to 4 systems at once, and you're familiar with Slack and Google Suites. They prefer you have experience using Zendesk, and they'd like you to be familiar with Help Scout, ServiceNow, and Salesforce Service Cloud. Of course, you need to be a great communicator, you're a creative and critical thinker, and you can act with discretion, and you can be trusted to handle confidential information appropriately. You're also highly self-directed, adaptable, and you're up for feedback. You love engaging with and talking to members. You're accountable, you're interested in a career in support, healthcare, and technology, and you're able to quickly shift and adjust courses as needed with an ever-changing environment. So remember, you'll be working 16 to 24 hours per week between the hours of 5 a.m. and 6 p.m. Pacific time. Just translate your local hours to those hours. So if this $16.67 to $19.50 an hour job interests you, you can find the direct link in the description area below this video. Just look for job number 1. So that brings us to our second part-time job. This one is with Trident Care. They're looking for a lab dispatcher. This is a part-time position. You'll be working Saturdays and Sunday from 9 p.m. to 5:30 a.m. And like I always do, I'm going to scroll through this job lead to see if they tell us how much they pay, and I don't see it, so I turn to their profile on Glassdoor. And it looks like Trident Care has paid dispatchers anywhere from $17 to $23 per hour, with a median salary being $20 per hour. But there's no way I can guarantee that's how much you'll make. You'll have to work that out with them, but at least you have a starting point for your salary negotiation. So in this role, you'll be responsible for the successful communication of pending laboratory service requests to the phlebotomy field team. Your core tasks include route planning, assigning stat, bulk, and dispatching orders. You'll communicate with phlebotomists and updating orders in the operating system and closing out orders as completed. So in other words, you'll be responsible for organizing, dispatching, and following up on all lab orders in areas of your responsibility, reviewing, organizing, and distributing all case according to staff schedules, and emailing updates provided by phlebotomy management. You'll complete ETA requests by obtaining ETA from phlebotomists, notifying the client, and annotating cases in the system. You'll review daily phlebotomist schedule to understand who is available in which cases, and use mapping application to create geospatial awareness of phlebotomist location about scheduled orders. You also make logically and logistically sound decisions regarding routing, planning, and assignments, ensuring that cases are dispatched to the correct phlebotomist. You'll organize phlebotomist routes based on priority status of pending orders, time draws, high priority accounts, and location of phlebotomists in the area. You'll accommodate various special requests, honing high priority facility orders, expediting urgent cases, and conducting constant follow-up, document any escalation and report any unresolved problems to the internal operations supervisor and/or field operations supervisor, take client calls and handle account issues when applicable, report compliance events to the appropriate authority, and execute additional tasks as may be required. As far as skills and experience, they're looking for someone who has knowledge of commonly used medical terminology. But don't worry too much about it, because I'll put a link in the description area below this video to a good free resource where you can learn that stuff. You're comfortable using a computer, you're familiar with dispatch techniques, including tracking skills, telephone etiquette, customer service skills, and general office duties, and you're also proficient in Microsoft Word. You have excellent data entry skills, you also have attention to detail abilities and excellent verbal and written communication skills. You're able to work well under pressure, you're courteous and respectful to others, and you're able to work in a team environment. You have a willingness to work in a fast-paced, high-volume environment. You have critical thinking and active listening skills, as well as strong character, integrity, and a work ethic. And they want you to have a high school diploma or equivalent and at least 1 year of experience in the dispatch, lab, or logistics environment. So this is part-time job number 2. It has the potential to pay about $20 per hour. If you like this one, you can find the link below, job number 2. All right, there you go. We just went over 2 part-time work-from-home jobs. Hopefully one of them works out for you. But if you're looking for something that's full-time that doesn't require any experience, check out one of these videos right here. Good luck to all of you who apply, and as always, thank you so much for visiting, and I'll meet you on the next job lead.